friend. She's back! Woo! Guys! Paula and Montana are back. Montana's back. Hi, Paula.
Hi.
This is like very high energy.
It is.
It's something we're not used to.
We don't have a Big Daddy intro today.
There's no Big Daddy, but I'm here with the beautiful
Pauly Pocket and the beautiful.
Montego Bay.
So today's just us. And what are we talking about?
I don't know, but how have you been lately, Paula?
My week was okay. I was on break the whole week.
Oh, nice, chill.
Just chill.
We all need that in life.
Calm. I liked it.
Nice. It was hectic. It was busy, but you know, glad the week is over.
Yeah.
I
Like my well-being.
know. How's your week? I think their week is fine.
Yeah.
They're having fun, as they should, you know.
Yeah. Happy Easter also.
Yes, happy Easter to everyone who celebrates, and yeah, that's all I have to say.
So,
I was actually gifted an Easter bunny, like little thing, by my neighbors, but it was so cute. I didn't expect it.
cute.
It was so, and like, you know how they tailored it to my taste. They know I like Korean stuff, so they got me like Korean ramen and like, and I was like, oh my word, I didn't get you anything, but I will now like get you guys
I
something.
got nothing. The people in my life are fucking around.
Yeah, no, yeah. Paula, topics for today.
So today we're just gonna do fire round questions.
We thought, yeah, like you guys aren't actually, not that we really want to get too personal, but you guys don't actually know us, and we're quite funny.
We are.
We have interesting lives,
Yeah.
and we're interesting characters, and
Yeah,
we're funny.
we are.
Okay.
So we'll just do like random questions, just to get to know our perspectives, and then we'll just share
And
opinions.
Yes, and so you guys can actually see our personalities. Because, okay,
We're pretty childish.
we're very childish, and
Okay.
we like laughing.
Okay,
Paula.
so what are we starting with, Montana?
Hey, there's a lot. There's a bunch.
Okay, so we have very many questions, 30 questions, and we're gonna
Do you
start
feel-
with.
Let's start with, I can see one now. Do you have any
Okay.
conspiracy theories?
I do.
Okay. Hit me.
I think aliens exist, man. I think
Well-
aliens exist, and I think they've been on Earth. And I think they're on Earth. And I just think that the governments are hiding the reality from us.
Paula went through a phase, people, where she was only watching alien stuff. She went through a phase when she was only watching alien stuff, and it scared me so much. I had like sleepless nights about these aliens. You know how I'm scared of a yeti? I'm so scared of
Montana is scared of this weird shaped thing.
like a bear, like it's like a fluffy bear. I'm scared of the weirdest shit. Like I'm not even scared of normal fears, but it's like something so irrational. But we also heard a funny story from one of our friends.
Which one?
How there's this conspiracy theory, how with the lizard people.
Oh yeah. So I didn't know what lizard people are.
Me too.
Apparently it's white people.
And apparently they're like inbred with lizards.
Yeah, apparently they're breeded with lizards.
Sorry.
And that's what makes them so superior. But it's a conspiracy theory.
Conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
But
Do
it's
you
quite
have
funny.
any?
No.
I also think witchcraft exists, but that's not a
But
conspiracy.
that's not a conspiracy
a reality.
theory. That's a reality, especially in our cultures.
Okay.
I don't have anything.
Okay. What's the next question? Hey, what's this?
I actually, can I quickly? Okay, but it's not
okay.
that funny. I one time had someone send me a conspiracy theory of his conspiracy theories, and it was like about football players.
with your brother?
No, this random person sent me this conspiracy theory of how like Messi is from out of space with Ronaldo.
Really?
And I thought, what the hell are you talking about? But okay, sorry, that's so irrelevant.
No.
Hit me.
Okay. Where do you wish you grew up?
That's a very good one. I actually really enjoyed growing up in South Africa.
Okay.
I loved everything about it. Now thinking back, would have loved a bit more freedom because sometimes it can be a bit dangerous, and obviously it depends what your financial status is in the country and your economic status. So if you are medium, I would say, what's the medium? What's
Middle
that?
class.
Middle class, you can live a good life. But if you're upper class, obviously the elite, that would have been nice. But I was middle class, and I was fortunate enough to live a nice life. But it would have been nice living in Europe, I'm not gonna lie,
Thanks.
as a teenager, because there's this freedom that it's unmatched. You know, you don't have to worry about a lot.
I liked growing up in Kenya, but I wish I grew up in Zanzibar.
Zanzibar would have been cool.
Yeah.
It would have been cool.
I mean, no, after having all these talks about racism, I would not have liked to grow up anywhere that's a white man's country.
That's very true. But I was already faced with that in South Africa. So I feel like, okay, Austria couldn't have been much worse. But I mean, I'm so happy I grew up at the ocean. I grew up at the like. How many people can say that they grew up at the ocean? That's a flex. So I'm happy. I'm an ocean girl through and through.
Okay, so man, we're getting.
What's the dumbest purchase you've ever made?
I feel like all my purchases are dumb. No, my dumbest purchase. I came to Austria, you guys, and I had money in my bank account. And I remember, what the hell did I buy? Okay, I used to buy very stupid things like cosmetics
and like groceries.
And groceries. And I would just buy the most expensive crap because I had the money. But I don't think I have a specific dumb purchase.
No, I remember. Well, you can tell me do you think I've made any dumb purchases? I probably have.
Yeah, Montana makes dumb purchases all the time.
Okay, now name one that
to me, they're dumb.
Okay,
they look
let me see if I can defend myself.
Some clothes, some shoes.
Okay.
You have a pair of pants that is cow prints.
No.
Yeah. You have a pair of pants that's
zebra.
It's
the zebra tights.
Okay.
I love those. There was this one time Paula made a purchase of like this really big purchase for somebody. And I thought, that's like the stupidest thing I would.
You thought it was stupid?
I thought it was so stupid.
Tell me.
For me, anything a purchase, anything of the opposite sex may deserve nothing. So for me, I was like, why is this person getting such a nice
that
gift?
Was a big purchase.
That was a very big purchase, and I was shocked. You know how?
Why did you tell me?
She was so embarrassed to tell me.
I was. No. So I bought this thing, and the only person I didn't tell was Montana. And I tried to hide it. But then she came to my house and then the gift bag was there and she saw it and I was like, and then she just like fessed up. And I think I acted very like, oh, okay, that's nice for the person. In my head, I was like, man,
you know, I get it. But I just don't.
No,
I wouldn't.
Actually.
Do you ever regret that purchase?
No.
Okay.
I
nice.
never regret anything
that's
I get
so
people.
Nice. No, yes. You should give with an open heart.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's no blessings.
I just hope I get a man who gives me like
please, please, because you've set the standard for yourself.
Hi. You? Do you have any purchase that's dumb?
That's so dumb. No.
Hold up. It's always the men that make me do stupid things. When I was in long distance, I would always
Paula has got stories.
I always bought like plane tickets and then they would get cancelled.
Listen, when I first met Paula, she was in a long distance relationship with this guy, and he would be like, okay, come over for this weekend or for how many days? And Paula's like immediately buying the flight ticket. Firstly, she had to buy her own flight ticket, right? He wants to see her. But okay. So she buys this flight ticket and then like an hour later, he's like, oh, sorry, can we move it? And then it's like this emotions just going up and down. And I felt it with her. I felt this roller coaster.
It was a lot. No more long distance for Paula.
No, not something like that. You want a long distance when he's like, Paula, I sent you your flight ticket.
I don't want long distance.
You don't?
No more, no. I don't want nothing. No boys. I'm tired. Okay. What trait do you admire in others that you don't possess yourself?
I admire traits with people who have ambition.
Okay.
Like ambitious people who really like, because I'm not that ambitious. I like a nice cozy lifestyle, just normal. I've always just wanted to be like under the radar. Like a
comfortable, tiny lock up and go apartment.
Tiny lock up and go, guys. I'm that small houses, those small living houses. I had a phase where I was obsessed with it. And that's probably my embarrassing thing that I would like not tell people that I actually would like a lock up and go apartment because I don't want any responsibility. I want that low lifestyle, but still very comfortable. So I wish I had a bit more drive, a bit more ambition to actually. That's a very good question.
What makes it look? What is ambition?
No, because
so
everyone has got
about it?
Everyone's got like these plans and these goals, and I feel like ambition really comes with it. I mean, I have my own goals, I have my own plans, but I'm not like, wow, like I want it to happen. Like I'm setting myself a goal for 5 years. For me, if it takes 10, it's fine. Like as long as it comes.
You're just like cruising through life.
I'm really the cruiser. So I would like probably a bit more like fire, vavum zoom, like something like that. But I don't possess that.
I feel like you possess it for certain things.
For certain things I possess
but not
it.
what society usually wants you to possess
exactly.
it for.
I feel like this is how I describe myself. Society is there and they want you to go in one way, this one certain direction. And Montana's like, oh, but what about 3 o'clock? I'm always like somehow so opposite to what society wants. It's this because I don't want to succumb to the pressure. So I just think, okay, let me just go my own way because I'm the only one who's going to pressure myself and no one else. And you?
Me, I envy people who just don't give a fuck. The Montanas and the rest, like those people who really just truly don't give a fuck. Like people who, first of all, speak their mind.
I wish I was also a bit more like that.
I'm like, sometimes I just want to tell someone, shh, just shut the fuck up. Like, you're an idiot, you're ugly, just get the fuck. But I don't have it in me. No. I will think it, I will backbite you, but I will never tell you to your face. And two, I feel like I care so much about what people think. And I care so much about...
That's true.
Yeah, I'm slowly trying to kill it. But then I just envy people who are just like, yeah, it is what it is. Like, fuck it. This is what life is. And I feel like most of them have no ambition. Like you. It's true. It's true. They're just like, this is life.
Let's
it comes,
go.
it comes.
It goes.
Yeah, but
We'll
I can't be like that. I've tried. I can't be like that. Yeah. Okay. Which of your flaws are you most proud of?
Guys, I didn't even know I had flaws. Like, I truly didn't think my flaws were my flaws. Okay, it was just like part of my character. It's what made me Montana.
I also thought that until people said it like...
I didn't even think that Paula... I didn't think we were toxic until...
the podcast!
Until the podcast said we're actually toxic. Yeah. Until men hear our stance on
Actually,
things.
it is until men hear our stance.
It's only until men hear it because we're not. We're... And you know what? I don't even care what they have to say. I won't even change. You know?
Yeah.
It's like... a flaw of mine, I'm pretty, what did I say, distant?
Yeah.
And people can think that's toxic or I ghost people. But like if I'm not interested in you, I'm not going to like string you along and play around with you.
Me? I'll play around with you.
Will puppet strings.
I will puppet you. But you know, I said this on one podcast, on one episode, that I just feel like the power dynamic between men and women pains me so much that I feel like I have to be karma and be manipulative.
But you know, I don't know what pandemic we're in now. Listen, right, guys, listen to my theory. We just ended COVID-19 pandemic and now we're in the pandemic where men want to be treated like women. Why? So now women are literally playing the role of being a woman and being a man.
No, we can't do that.
Paula.
No. But rather stay single.
They need to be put in their place. Guys, if there's any way, I believe in, if you can humble a man, humble him real quick.
No, Montana believes in that. If you can, Montana is the ultimate man humbler. And she will do it to your face. Me, I will do it behind your back and then boom, surprise.
Yeah, no. I will literally be like, oh, is that it? Okay, cool. You know,
but there are good men.
There are good men
who take their role seriously as men, who respect and honor. Those are fine.
Yes.
But this other nincompoops,
the cockroaches, as Maya would say. We've got stories for days.
What were we even talking about? Oh, negative, like character traits. Okay, mine. What was the question?
I don't even know.
Oh, what flaws I'm most proud of? I like that I'm still waters run deep. I'm someone you would never expect. Like,
I get that.
Just looking at me, you would never know what I'm capable of, but I'm capable of a lot.
I actually like the flaw of being non-approachable.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, oh, I wish.
But you're approachable by women. But yeah, like you,
okay.
Women can approach you.
No, with women I've got a different energy.
Yeah.
With men, if a man just even looks in my direction, I already go, like, don't even talk to me. Don't even talk to me. And I know it's like sometimes a flaw because you want to be approached, but I like it. I'm proud. I'm proud that sometimes people think I'm a bitch.
I don't know if that's a flaw.
First. I mean, I never thought I had flaws. So
I also never did.
we don't.
I
We're
used to be
perfect.
selfish, but it's paid off. Okay. Okay. What is something you don't realize is weird until you really think about it?
I don't like I just said no that tiny house situation. That's probably weird for a lot of people that you want to live in a tiny box. I mean, I don't want to live in a tiny box for forever, but I think it's cool to then do that. But otherwise, I don't have anything that's weird.
I think the whole idea of life and the earth and the
No,
world is
but
so weird. So we
Paula-
live on a ball.
Hey, the amount of sleepless nights we've had about this topic.
So we live on a ball. Why were we put here? To
Please.
suffer? Is it like a game where we have to complete challenges?
Exactly. And we all believe in a higher power.
Yeah.
Or the people who believe in a higher power and whatever God you believe in. Does this God have parents?
Fact.
Like,
where
how
did they come
where
from?
did this God come from?
Like, if you really dip life, it's just like, what
the
the hell
hell?
is going on here? Okay, so then even the human body is really weird.
It's so weird.
So you put in your stuff in me, swims, eggs, then another thing like me grows, and then I push it out, then it grows, then it continues like that.
And like, nothing
And
makes
the
sense.
fishes in the sea.
Oh no, disgusting. Like, how
The
does it even,
insects.
like, why is that even something that exists?
Bruh, everything is just weird.
Let's not. So like with people who believe in weird things like conspiracy theories, man, okay, you can believe it because the whole earth is a conspiracy. You know? I'd love to meet a Martian though.
Oh?
A Martian, someone from Mars.
Oh,
Like
is that
an-
what they're called?
I think so.
Okay.
My vast knowledge in science.
Okay, what single event or decision do you think most affected the rest of your life? And was there a turning point in your life?
Man, I remember, this is so sad, hey?
Okay.
This is not going to be like something so personal. Not really, but like, okay, cool.
Okay.
I came back from Austria and I was in South Africa for like a year before I eventually made the final decision of moving. And I remember being in church,
Okay.
singing, you know, like worshiping, and I'm like, I hate it here. I need to leave. And it was like the most random thought that just, I'm supposed to be like worshiping and like worshiping my God. And here I am thinking how unhappy I am. I need to leave. Like I can't stand this place. So, and then from there it was just little seeds of, oh, I'm not that happy. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can get out here.
What if God is the one who put it in your heart
Wow.
to be unhappy or dissatisfied with whatever situation you were in? Because you were in church. Maybe it's him.
Maybe.
who put
I
it
never
in
thought
your
of it like
heart.
that. I really didn't. Maybe it was the Holy Spirit said, Montana, you'll enjoy somewhere else much better. Man, thank you, God. And you?
I think it's moving as well. I feel like that's the single biggest decision that changed my life.
Guys,
But
it's a big
also-
decision.
Also, whenever I go through a breakup with a boy, I feel like I morph into a different person.
Because I feel like you morph into that person and then you move back into another, then you morph back into yourself
so you
again.
become like two different people.
Is it really like that?
And now
I'm so scared. Guys.
I don't think you should be scared. But because I left a relationship last year or whatever, now I've become someone that I never thought I'd be. Like this is the first time I'm single. This is the first time I just want to be Paula. I just want to sit at home, do my nails, watch chick flicks, just take care of me, travel by myself. I feel like this has changed me. I feel like I've entered my 20s.
No, that's,
You know, like my mid-20s.
I'm so happy for you.
Womanizing. Yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
I don't know if it was the boy though that triggered it. Can't have been. I feel like it was a series of things.
Yeah, obviously.
And also feeling dissatisfied being in Vienna and just wondering, what am I supposed to be doing here? But yeah, moving and heartbreaks.
That ties into my other question. Do you have a personal mantra you believe in?
A personal mantra. I don't know. You start, then I'll answer
Because
mine.
mine ties in why it was so easy for me to move. Although, you have a whole life. Because to grasp the situation, you've built up a life and then you decide to bounce. You're going to start another life somewhere else. That's quite hectic. Like, never take that decision lightly.
No, it's not light.
I took it too lightly.
I think me too.
I took it too lightly.
In that
jokey,
moment,
jokey.
you have to.
In the moment, you have to, because if you think about it too much, you're never going to do it. And I have this personal mantra that was passed down by my mother to me. And now I literally live by it. And it could be so heartless or rude, I don't know, but it's don't wait on friends. I believe in don't wait on friends to achieve what you want to achieve, because you're going to be waiting.
Forever.
Paula, are you going to do this? Paula is not going to do it.
No.
Paula is doing her own life, and she actually just told you, oh, wait for me. But she lied. She just wanted to like let you off, or like she's not interested in what you're interested in. Do whatever you want to do, because
It's your life.
it's your life.
Literally.
It's literally your life. So, I mean, I had so many friends who were like, Montana, why are you leaving? No, stay. Imagine I had stayed. I wouldn't have met Paula.
Wouldn't be happy.
No, I wouldn't be happy at all. I wouldn't have achieved what I've achieved, or maybe not achieved of what I didn't achieve.
I feel like now my mantra ties into that. It's you against the world.
It is you against the world.
It's not you and your boyfriend. It's not you and your mom. It's you against
is
the
you.
world. Wow, this turned into a motivational speech.
Guys, start by loving yourself.
People
And
say
it
this,
takes-
but we take it so lightly.
I've always taken it very seriously, because I've been
really
through the
true.
trenches, and when I realized I was so unsatisfied with myself, I had to get out. And that's why I think I have that attitude of I don't care what other people think of me. I don't give a fuck, because I love myself first, bitch. You know? I live by it.
But I feel like it's women that struggle with self-love, because I feel like men are so delusional and self-consumed
They are so full of it.
They always do everything for themselves.
Yes.
They come first.
because they were taught like that.
So we have to like unlearn everything and put ourselves
Literally.
self-love, school of self-love, and take ourselves through it,
And
you know?
it takes quite a while. It's not
Yeah.
like a 2-month course. This is going to be a whole lifetime degree. Strong.
Just know it's you against the world. For my women, it's you against
It's you against the wall. And you know what? My mom has always told me, Montana, not only love yourself first, be whoever, this is another personal mantra, be whoever you want to be without a man. Do whatever you want to do, because that guy is always going to remind you, but I made you like this. I built you. Nikki, you didn't build me. And remind him. Not all the time, but sometimes, you know, like I said, men need to be humbled.
Yeah.
Put them in their place.
No, really and truly. As someone who is now single for the first time in their lives,
Wow, Paula.
you really have to detach yourself and your identity from a man, or from being with a man, you know. Okay, let's go light now. What's one small thing that annoys you to an irrational degree?
Guys, I've got this, I'm very time conscious. And my time, the way my brain works about time and the minutes and ticking, it drives me insane. So I can't think about it too long. But if someone is late,
Doesn't really bother you like that.
it does bother me like that. I just don't show it.
Really?
When I first met you, I thought I could kill this woman. I thought I was going to push her into the river because she's always late. It took me a whole year to get
guys,
realized your schedule.
Let me play victim here.
Okay.
I have ADHD, and one of the symptoms of
Me
ADHD.
too. So that's why I take time so
one
seriously.
of the symptoms, it's either you're like Montana or you're like me. You're completely time blind.
No, I get it.
You actually look at the time, you budget for it,
But you just don't make
somehow
it.
you never make it.
You don't make it.
You
And
never make it.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
And yours?
Oh my God. I have this OCD. I have very specific
Paula.
OCDs.
Paula is so funny. Continue.
Okay, one thing that really irritates me, you cannot enter my room with shoes that have been outside. Please, my guy, like, are you crazy?
Paula.
You cannot enter my room with slippers that have been outside my room. That perimeter, that boundary, leave your dirt outside there.
Paula has got slippers for the rest of her house and slippers for her room.
If I see you,
if she sees,
the only time I have the balls to tell someone something to their face
is the slippers.
Is this slipper thing. If you have dirty feet, there's no fucking way you're getting into my room.
No way.
Another thing, no outside clothes on my bed.
That's facts.
No.
Facts.
I think those are the only two things. But I have this irrational fear of buttons. This is the first time I'm admitting
why
it.
Why would you admit it to the public like that? That's so personal, Paula. That's like the most personal you've ever been. And guys, this is not even a lie.
Guys, I fear buttons. I'm scared of buttons.
She's actually scared of buttons. Like, you don't even terrified. You know when you buy articles of clothing, like if you buy a jacket that has buttons, I like buttons. And sometimes I'll have button clothing or button shirts. And there's always an extra button that this item comes with. And I cut it off and I put it in my drawer of utensils. Just random. My scattered brain just drops it anyway. But it's my house. Paula, continue.
When I open that drawer, I want to run away. Oh my God, no, I hate buttons. And the most embarrassing thing is I can never tell a guy. This is why I can't date people who wear suits.
She can't do a 9 to 5.
I can't date you if you wear a suit.
She can't do a business.
I'm scared of buttons.
And you know, if she ever gets married, she just wants the guys wearing a t-shirt.
Facts! Come to my wedding casually dressed. Wear jeans. A nice looking
The jean
sweatshirt.
has button.
It's okay. It's okay with metal buttons. I can do.
Now listen to that.
Buttons I can't do. Just come. Just look cool. Look like a rapper. I don't mind. I'll marry you. Pop. Okay. Irrational fear, Montana. Insects.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
like,
that one's a bit normal.
that's normal. I don't have any other irrational fear.
Except this weird.
Oh, except for those weird things I just said.
The weird shaped creatures.
Those like yetis and like those monsters.
What's the one in South Africa called?
Oh, Tokoloshi. Yo, guys. Shout out to my South Africans. We're all scared. But we were told stories where they're gonna grab you under the bed. Like listen. I feel like South Africa, or at least in my culture, in my colored culture, we thrive on scaring young kids. We thrive on distilling fear, but like not a hectic fear, but like a I
will call the Tokoloshi to come get
I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the police when you're gonna do something. And I realize I've taken that on to the other kids. I'm like, don't play with me. I'm gonna call the police. Like, or I'm gonna do this. I like really threaten them also with things that they're scared of. And I'm like, I shouldn't be like that. That's me also being toxic. Like, I should not be like that, but I can't shake it off. It's like in me.
You.
And like even, I'm not scared of the dark, but my mom would say stupid things like there's a wolf. So now I'm like, so then I'd be scared because she's howling and I can see her howl. Why am I scared? So we love scaring little kids. Guys, can we stop that?
Okay.
Oh gosh, what's the next
I
one?
was doing nothing. I forgot.
Do you have a favorite family tradition?
No, there's not really any traditions. I think just my family is very welcoming. We always hosted people for big birthdays, stuff like that. And I feel like I'm becoming like that anyways. I like having people over at my house. That's the only thing I'll do.
I also don't have any crazy family traditions besides like, traveling is nice with the family. But for me, December must December.
Oh yeah,
like
you're
it's
South
like
African.
in the South Africans, December is festive.
Yeah,
and that's not even a family tradition; it's just a tradition.
Yeah.
That December, it's festive season, and that's the excuse. It's festive.
Do you know what it is? I feel like I would like to have a sitcom lifestyle. I just thought about it. I want to have a group of friends.
Okay.
5 friends, and we just grow old together.
Very
we have
nice.
movie nights with our kids.
Very nice.
That's such idealistic thinking.
I know.
But that would be
I would
nice.
also, because remember I told you one time, I was like, Paula, one day when we're old, and like
let's have summer houses.
Yes, and let's move in with one another. Let's be old roommates. Remember my thing?
Instead of going to an
Old age home, we're like growing old together. I think that's really cute.
That is cute.
But
But imagine the one person dies. That's going to be tragic.
okay, let's not think like that.
Okay, so Hey, I think our questions are almost over.
No, I know there was this one thing. Oh, what was the closest time you came to death?
Yeah.
And I said I had a story.
Yeah.
Man, guys. Okay, retelling the story, it doesn't seem like much. Back then, it was hectic for me. How do I even start this? I was on holiday with my family, and we were it was in Croatia, and we were swimming in the ocean, and I didn't know that there's jellyfish in the ocean too. Because obviously there's jellyfish or like sea creatures, but I didn't think that they would be so close to me, and I'm having the time of my life. I'm actually showing off. And that's the worst thing, because I was actually showing off that karma just had to humble me. Like, I get humbled so quickly, so often. I'm always embarrassed because I'm embarrassing. And I'm swimming and I'm shouting like from the ocean, Mom, look at me. I just wanted my family to look at me doing stupid shit. And all of a sudden the whole crowd just keeps quiet and they're like, and they're all panicking. And I could just see fear on everyone's eyes. And I'm thinking there's a shark.
In shallow waters?
I'm thinking that, like, there's a shark. I don't know. Magically, a shark has appeared and it's going to come and eat me. Okay. And I actually made peace. I'm going to die right now.
Really?
I made peace.
Really?
I really did. Because I was happy that if I was going to go, okay, cool.
Really?
I was at peace. Paula, like, little confession. I almost thought I was going to die.
Okay.
And I was so happy. I was like, well, at least, I've then seen everyone I had to see.
Aww.
I was with my family. Okay, it's not the worst. I was in the ocean. It's not that bad. I can't get any worse. And I thought it was a shark. And I even said, if a shark had to come attack me, please take my head off first. Because I don't want to shame.
This is something inappropriate. You shouldn't be laughing about.
Okay. Sorry, it's Paula's face.
Okay.
And in any case, don't cancel us. And it was just a jellyfish, but I almost got stung by this jellyfish because the wave had like boarded and it like apparently almost came like latched onto me, almost stung me. I don't know how the whole thing works. So I was actually shook up and everyone's like telling me to swim for my life. So I swam for my life and no one wants to pull me out of the ocean. So they just want to leave me there for dead. Eventually I got out and I'm like shaking and shaking. It was almost a jellyfish that came and stung me. So I almost died.
So she got a tattoo in commemoration of that day.
I actually did get a jellyfish tattoo because I thought it was then a funny gag for my family because they thought, a coping mechanism is definitely humor and I don't know, making jokes. So we're like, oh, you almost died. Ha 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 ha. And they were making fun of me because I was then scared because I'm petrified of jellyfish. But it's normal. Like, obviously you're going to be scared. And then I just thought to commemorate this whole experience.
Let me get a tattoo.
And I think it's very cute.
Of a jellyfish?
Yes.
Me, I've never come close to death. But I think about it all the time.
I think about it too.
I don't know if this is like a mental illness. But do you ever just find yourself in potentially dangerous situations and you think, what if I died now? Like, honestly, you're standing in front of the train and you're like, what would happen if I jumped here? I know this sounds sick. I'm not suicidal, but those like thoughts
it's crossed my mind.
Or you're like with a knife and you're like, I wonder if it hurts.
Okay, I've never done the knife thing because that does hurt.
It sounds sick. Or what would happen if I jumped off this cliff into the ocean, No,
I get it. But, it's even with like small things, when you light a candle and you're like, I wonder what it would feel like if I just do this. If I just extinguish the flame. Yeah. And then you do it. But that's just a small thing.
Yeah.
And
I think it's just curiosity.
It's just curiosity.
Yeah. But thank heavens, never gotten into a dangerous situation. Yeah. What's the next question?
I don't know.
Okay. What were the longest 5 minutes you've ever experienced?
I don't have any. I was stuck in an elevator once and I couldn't get out. I thought I was going to die. I always find myself in these situations where I'm stuck somewhere.
Man, my biggest fear is actually an elevator just dropping.
Facts. One of them.
Anyway, longest 5 minutes. I'm telling you guys, it's always with boys.
Honestly, it's always with boys.
It's on a first date. Okay, I have this story time where...
Tell it.
I was on a Rumble. So me and Montana had this summer where we just joined Bumble and we're like, yeah, let's just
go on dates. And
go on
let's just
dates and have fun. No intention of anything coming out of it.
We just wanted stories to tell and have fun.
Yeah, exactly. So I remember I saw this guy that I would never go for. You would
Never.
have to kill me for me to go for this guy. No offense to this type of people. He was a rock star. Isn't there a song like that on TikTok?
I don't know.
Yeah, so he was a rock star. And this guy, when I tell you he fit the rock star theme,
To the T.
fit the rock
He
star
was like
theme.
taken out of the
Eyeliner,
70s.
black, whatever. Literally, you know,
Copied and paste.
tight
Yes,
leather
style.
pants. He's walking, you can hear chingling, chingling, chingling. So smack in the middle of Vienna.
His hair is like that long mullet cut.
It's a mullet,
But
I
like
don't know,
long.
We'll post like a picture of a mullet. And anyway, so I decide, okay, let me meet this guy. I would never date this guy, but let me meet different people to get different ideas of how they think. You
Yes.
know, and maybe
Maybe you're also exploring your type.
maybe you can be my type. So we went for dinner. So we met, and so you're a rock star, yeah. And you? I'm a student. Kenya? Yeah. You? Austria. Cool.
Paula, that's so awkward.
Guys, we stayed with each other for 1.5 hours.
I don't know
and
how you
we
did it.
said nothing.
Paula, how?
I felt like I was there for 10 years.
But you know, Paula will just stare at you and she'll say nothing. I will be
Try
so.
and fill in the
I would have made it a one-man show, a comedy one-man show.
But you look stupid like that. Okay. You know what? Look at the tree.
I would have done that because-
okay, to me, okay.
But
bash
you didn't
me if you
care.
will, bash me if you will. It's a man's job to low-key entertain during the date. But I will contribute. I will be fun. But then I feel like he needs to initiate a lot of the conversation.
But men
you know?
these days don't do that.
'Cause I'm trying to be mysterious. I'm trying to like keep it together. No, you want me to start yappa-yappaing? Nah. So this guy, we finished the date and we both knew this ain't we're never gonna see each other again.
Never.
And he paid for the date, how nice. But then later on when I got home, he was like, hi, by the way, this is how much you owe me. Here's my bank details. You need to pay me back.
You know,
I didn't.
Paula didn't even block him. She just deleted the chat. Because how dare you?
Why would I block you? I don't block people.
No, but I mean, you know, like it meant so little too that
Yeah,
you didn't
no, it
even
did.
like. You're not even gonna block him.
No,
for
what
something.
would he do to me? I feel like we're almost done.
Did I have the longest 5 minutes of my life? Okay, I mean, I did have one. Mine was, mine is so like, why am I coming out? No. But I've already said this is when the one time when I gave a blowjob and it literally, I promise you it was like 10 seconds or like 30 seconds, but it felt like an hour. And I just thought, when is it going to end? Like, does this guy really like this? It's not pleasurable to me. Why should I like it? Why should I enjoy myself? And then I was like, okay, I'm finished. Bye. That's the longest 5 minutes I've ever
Another
had.
long 5 minutes is usually between when you know you want to kiss somebody and when you actually kiss somebody. Is that long?
So long.
It's long.
So long. But you know, the worst is shame. Shame to everyone who's ever wanted to kiss me because it doesn't even cross my mind to kiss you. Any guy.
I think it crosses my mind, but I'm just like,
I've never had that like urge to kiss anyone.
okay.
So any guy who's ever wanted to kiss me and he's probably like hinted that he wanted to kiss
How
me.
do you hint?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't get
It's
it.
a moment that both of you must feel.
And I never feel this
If
moment.
only one person felt it, it's not a moment.
I've never felt this moment, I swear. So anytime, so I'm saying, I could have probably been in situations where it's like, you know, and I'm like, and me in my big mouth, I'll just continue talking.
Do you know what's also a weird long 5 minutes? When somebody drops you home in their car and they watch you walk to your door.
But if you don't watch me walk, screw you. If you just drive
No,
away.
I want you to drive away. Are you high?
No.
So I must walk.
I think it's respectful. I think it's respectful if you at least watch me go. Wait until I get inside.
You know what's another long 5 minutes? Where am I coming up with these things? When you go to a guy's house for the first time and you know what you guys are going to do, right? Montana's a virgin, but you know what you guys are going to do. But between the time you get into this guy's house and the time you do what you're gonna do, you're just looking at each other like,
And we've got every guy. Wait, sorry, Paula, this is just so funny because I came to the realization is Paula had this thing where all her guys like playing card games, but I think it's just a guy thing. They always just have cards there on the table. Because the one time I went, hey, did you tell me the one time you went to a guy's house and you didn't play cards?
man, it was.
I
hate this game called Uno. I hate it. It makes no sense to me. So I went to this guy's place. Actually, I think it's more than one guy.
That's what I'm saying.
For a date or I don't know what. But then you're trying to fill in the silence. So you're like, let's play Uno.
And that's what I'm saying. I feel like maybe it's also a European thing then, or an Austrian thing. But if the guys, every guy has got a deck of cards on the table, and I'm thinking,
do you also come up with let's play cards?
But I saw cards on the table. I saw Uno, and I was like, this bitch better not bring up cards. This bitch better not bring up cards.
I feel like for guys, just play music. Like,
but I feel it's so awkward. Longest 5 minutes is, wait, let me get a song. Because now you're like,
or let's get a movie.
Oh my gosh, no. That's like eternity.
Let's the whole episode.
Makeup
Okay. What's the next thing? What's something you're embarrassed to admit you enjoy? And why are you embarrassed about it?
I don't have anything. Okay, wait, hold on. I actually do have something, a little confession. I'm very delusional. I'm super delusional. Okay. But to the fact that, I don't know if this ties in, but I'm a fangirl.
Okay.
And at times I am embarrassed of actually admitting that I'm a fangirl. Okay. Especially to people who aren't fangirls and who don't take what I do seriously. I dedicate a lot of time into obsessing over whatever, over a band, over music, over like actors. I've always been a fangirl. I think I started out with, I don't know, High School Musical, and since there it's never stopped. And that's the only thing I'm sometimes embarrassed about. Because now I've got to actually admit that, oh yeah, I actually have this picture of this guy on my phone. He's not my boyfriend.
Can you tell people how your debit card looks?
Guys, to the point where I ordered a debit card or like a sticker for my debit card, and it's just got this bands that I like too. And now it's like every time I pay with my card, it shows them, and I'm so happy. Like it's little small things like that, or random, like what I've got random stuff, like literally the randomest shit that they have. You know, I get it because this person was wearing it, and I also want to be like this person. So I'm literally a diehard fangirl. Growing up, I used to love One Direction, but I dedicated my whole life to One Direction, where I had shrines, I had a toothbrush, I had pajamas, I had my parents would only get me One Direction birthday cards and calendars. I watched their movie every single Friday. They had this like concert film, This Is Us, for anyone. And every Friday after school, I would watch it and just like rehearse everything again. Although I already knew it, I'd just rehearse. And my Instagram was dedicated to them. My Twitter was dedicated to them. Paula, my ringtone, they had a ringtone back in the day, One Direction. That was my ringtone. I even then, Harry Styles was like writing things on Twitter, but he'd be like, all the love H. I would write like that, all the love M. But a lot of people don't know that about me, and now people do. I forgot that I was such a diehard stan, and I'm a K-pop stan now. Have been for the past 4 or 5 years. Hectic.
I wish I loved something to that extent.
True. But then I saw someone was like, yeah, if you want to get into a relationship, you first have to break up with your imaginary boyfriends. My 100 of them. Like I've got a whole church filled with them. I've got 100 I need to cut ties with. And you know, whoever I'm going to be with has to know that they come second. even gonna come first because that's probably like myself. I'm number one.
Okay.
Number two, besides my family, will be these people who don't even know me, who I'll never meet. And then he's like somewhere 3, 4. If I love my friends more, probably.
Self-love.
Hectic, eh?
That's hectic, Montana.
So I'm delusional.
You are. Me? Guys, I really love talking to myself. You don't get it?
No, but we all do
up
it.
to 1 hour a day.
What do you even say to yourself?
I'm just sitting. I make up, first of all, I make up fake scenarios in my head.
No, not the fake.
I make up fake scenarios in my head. Guys, actually, this ties into law of attraction somehow. I make up fake scenarios in my head. Let's say I'm arguing with somebody, or we're beefing, or I met a guy and we're liking each other. I'll be like, oh, Paula. So what's your favorite thing to do? Oh. Me? I like doing this and this and this. Oh, what do you like doing this? I did us do that every day and it's so therapeutic.
I mean, I talk to myself too, where I will like talk to myself as like an interviewer.
Yeah. Yeah.
But not like that, Paula. I'm just like, oh, guys, so I'm actually using this product on my face today. I just pretend like it's a YouTube channel and I move on.
Mine is like...
So I'm not the only Delulu here.
No. Oh my God, we need to end this podcast. That's embarrassing. But when I tell you it's therapeutic, it's therapeutic.
Mine is therapeutic
and I've
too.
done it since I was a kid. I know that imaginary friends is like a sign of trauma or something. But I always had an imaginary friend that I spoke to.
Shame.
I don't remember their name.
Oh, shame.
But till now, I feel like now I'm my imaginary friend. You know, this sounds tapped.
No, but no, I get it. But
know,
you should be your first friend.
Yeah. So whenever I'm like talking about also my dreams, I'm like, you know, Paula, how does it feel to finally be in Australia? Man, I used to dream about this back in the day. I don't know why I started doing that, but I do it.
I mean, I do it too.
So tapped.
No, I do it too. Definitely.
Oh my God.
That was fun.
That was really funny.
Do we have one last question?
I don't think so.
Oh, what character archetype is closest to
me?
your personality?
Shapeshifter or a trickster.
Why would you say so?
I think people never see me coming. They never see my next move ever. They think they can, but they don't. Yeah.
Okay. I was told, guys, that I can be pretty flirty, apparently. I mean, I don't know this about myself. I just think I'm being normal. Until podcast, Maya said, Montana, you're actually the femme fatale. You know?
Really?
Yes. He's like, oh, you're very flirty, very... So I think like that's me.
I think you're a mix of femme fatale and I don't know what the
and
archetypes
probably
are.
something else. Yeah, I don't think I'm just that. I don't think I'm too femme. I don't think, sometimes I'm a bit not femme. I don't know.
Okay, guys, I think that's it for the podcast.
Paula, have a lovely week.
You too. Tell us if you want more of this or
this
not.
Was so random.
This was like a therapy session. So if you didn't like it,
we don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I
Paula might.
care.
Okay.
I
she
don't
doesn't
care. I had fun.
We had so much fun recording this. And
maybe send us questions so all 4 of us can do this.
Yes,
next
if you have
time.
any dilemmas, please
also send us.
Because we're actually, despite being like this, Paula gives great advice. Maya gives the best advice. Victor and myself, or Victor, he gives good advice to whatever he's good at. Montana, I'm just there to listen. And I'm just there to listen. I can sometimes give advice, but I prefer not to. But the others, they're really good.
Hey, what's the worst advice you've gotten?
The worst advice I've gotten? I don't know, you?
I also don't know. Anyways.
Let's wrap it up. Okay. Podfesters, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Paula?
See you next week.
Adios, amigos.
Bye.
Bye.